Reflex Association, day 514. I'm just getting my little bit of behind the scenes stuff taken care of, so bear with me. And my apologies that I didn't have a notification out this morning. I thought I had a notification from last night, but it turns out that I did not. So we are jumping in. We'll get down to it. Hopefully everybody's in a good space today, and we can just get underway. We're going to have an easy day today. We'll of course get our push-ups in, but we're just going to make it an easier day. See what I can find on my screen here and get to that chat. There we go. I see myself. There we go. And if you would hit the like on the way in, that is most appreciated. There we go. Major, good morning. How are you doing today? There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to take the moment to throw that super chat up in there. You guys can always check that out. Major, how's your day going today? All right, Nydia, how are you doing? Scree, how are you? All right. Ready for it? All right. Well, we got a beautiful day. We got 7 folks in the chat. We got a couple likes going on. So anything helps your participation, your positivity. It is all good. Walk on impact. There we go. Yes. And got that major, that RCG from Scree. Superior Dave already dropping the membership. My goodness. Is that McEldew? McEldew received it. Fantastic. Thank you, Dave. All right. Is Dave, did your wife make it this morning? Do we say hello to her as well? Good morning, good morning. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, welcome, welcome. Yes, morning, Dave. Mr. and Mrs. Superior, absolutely. Hey, Jim, what's going on? How are you doing? Good morning, Jim. Homie Chris is in the house. Well, let's get that little bit of walking going. Oh, it is a beautiful morning. I'm not sure what the weather is right now. She isn't with us this morning. She stayed earlier than I did today. Okay. No worries. No worries. Well, we look forward to her joining. Oh, she started early. Got you. No worries. No worries. Time zones can do that. Time zones can definitely have that impact, that effect. So we're just off pumping a little blood, getting a little circulation going. And I think I left my water in the house, which isn't uncommon. So I may have to step away to grab that. Chris, how are you doing today? Mm-mm-mm. Good morning, good morning. Cool morning, Colorado. Caught in rain yesterday. Oh, nice. Nice. That does make it nice. It's especially when you can get that rain and it doesn't leave it too humid afterwards. Just kind of that crisp in the morning. There we go. Just pushing along. A little bit of that walking. Who has any highlights from your last 12 hours? Because we were at it yesterday. Highlight for the last 12 hours, even 24 if you weren't with us yesterday morning. We had a great session yesterday. Hey, silly, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Love from Israel, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe. Join us. We go live every day. That's just silly. Whoa, we put the lights out. We put the lights out. Ah, how about that? How about that? We put our own lights out. Dog sitting and grand dogs today. All right. Boom, boom. Yes. That was interesting. That was interesting. Ashanti, how are you doing this morning? Come on in. Come on in, Ashanti. Now, Ashanti, I'm gonna tell you, we we like you having you here, but you gotta behave in the chat. Gotta behave in the chat. Awful, yes. Yeah, dogs and grand dogs. I think I saw. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ashanti. You haven't shared with us where you're from. Do you do any exercises? Do you play any sports? We want to hear about that. We want to know about you. We want to hear a little bit about you. Let's just keep the movement going, guys. Good way to keep that blood circulating. Calves, your soleus, and the gastrocnemius muscles are pumping that blood with each step. Each step. This also helps with the lymphatic system, draining the lymph nodes. This also helps with bone density. So plenty of benefits. And if we slow it down, it's a little bit more balance oriented. But that's why we want opposite arm, opposite leg. Helps that balance. So now we're asking a little bit more of our balance because we're slowing it down. And with the arm swing, we're also getting a lot of that lubrication in the shoulder, getting those joints going. The walking allows the hips, ankles, knees. Yes, you can do exercises. Fantastic. Well, this is the place. We'd love to have you join us. I'm going to grab my water before we keep going. I thought I brought it out with me, but apparently I did not. So let me run in the house. There's my water right inside the door. There we go. You always do exercise? Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, let's get down to it. We're going to get a little bit more on the ground, stretching sort of stuff. We've had some amazing sessions these last couple days. We had a great rowing session yesterday. If you guys were here for it. If not, you can always go back and check it out. Always go back and find it on the replay. Sometimes that's all you need, sometimes, but the more you can do it, the better off I think you're going to be. I think you're going to feel better about it. All right. Let's get ourselves some rolls. So we're just going to hold on to the knees, and it's just a roll back into your feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, keep your chin down. 6, 10. Good stuff. You eat vegetables and fruits. Fantastic. Fantastic. Nydia, thank you so much for the star. So, guys, just a simple roll. Let me know how that works for you. I know not everybody has mats, so we want to make sure that it's not uncomfortable on the spine. We want to make sure it's not uncomfortable. But rolling is possible. Getting some rolling in. Got these flies out here already. Labs, how are you doing this morning? Roll is tough on the back muscles. Is it painful or hard to do? Give me some description with that. And we're going to roll over. Maybe I'm rolling wrong. So I'm just here in this kind of a knee hug position. So I'll try to get it at an angle. And then I'm keeping chin down, chin to chest, and just roll. Just like so. Just like so. Right here. There we go. Just like so. Yeah, Ashanti, you got to pay attention and understand what we're doing here. And I'm going to throw in the push-ups as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Doing okay, dealing with overworked shoulder pain. Ah, yes, indeed. Paying the price. Yeah, you guys got to be careful. Make sure you're getting the adequate rest and, yeah, not going overboard. Major, I'm guessing we have a language barrier with Ashanti and probably an age one as well. I'm getting the idea that it's something like that. Here we go, Nydia. Fantastic. Let's take the time to get this knee up, and then we're just going to come. I'm going to lean back with this, and we'll just go back and forth. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Absolutely, Major. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Here we go. 10 and 10 here. Nice work. Dave, let me know how that works for your back. Easy does it on this one, new to me. Okay, yeah, for sure. With those rolls, absolutely be easy. And even with these, just go at your pace, absolutely. Grabbing your knees and rolling on your back, often called a knee to chest or rolling like a ball, provides key benefits, including relieving lower back tension, improving spinal mobility. Yeah, you ever see those roly poly bugs? Kind of like that. Thank you for that, Major. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, and 10, and 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're just gonna keep it basic that way. Keep it pretty basic. Professor Major, absolutely, absolutely. We uh we all benefit from from those uh from those nuggets of information. Hey, D Nice, how are you doing? D Nice is on a rest today. Uh Ray, are some good one leg cardio workouts? My left ankle is partially artificial. Is that what are some good one leg? Not sure what that is, but we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna get back to it. All right. We're gonna go back to the roll. We'll do the push-ups, and then we will get that that kind of hip mobility stretch. So these aren't quite static and not fully dynamic, but they are dynamic because they are moving. But I also think a dynamic is a little bit more movement as well. So there we go. Let's get the roll. D, we are just rolling today. We're giving some rolling. I'll do it this way. Maybe it changes how you can see it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Something as simple as that. Here we go. We'll get those push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to adjust my mats while I'm at it. D Nice, how's the family doing? How is the family? And then I'm going to go this direction as well so you can see the angle, a different angle on this when we go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Nice. Now we'll easily move over, switch sides. 1, 1, 2, and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really get those hips going. MOP is in the house, and EA Provenzano got a membership. Thank you so much for that. All right. Dave, I figured out the rolls. Need to have your back muscles tighten before you do it. And there are several single leg cardio workouts that may help Dave, including, but not limited to, single leg hops, skater leaps, and reverse lunge to high knees. There we go. We do plenty of the skater hops, guys. Brunswicks, that would be a single leg exercise. At one point, you're balancing onto one foot and working on that ankle mobility, stability, strengthening. Yes. How are you guys doing with the rolls? How are we doing with these? This is pretty. This is new. Rolling fantastic. We had a great back session yesterday. Yes, major. We had a great back session yesterday. So what this is allowing, we got building yesterday. Today we're getting a little bit of just the stretching. It's almost massaging too. If you're rolling on a pretty comfortable surface, it's also stretching, elongating. So we're just enjoying this as we go. There we go. Let's get another. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Let's get our push-ups. Here we go. Colby, what's going on? Yes, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. Colby, how are you doing today? There we go. 1, 1, 2. There we go. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. There we go. Nice, easy transition. And here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, and 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. This movement helps loosen hips, glutes, and lower back by combining cross-leg shape with gentle side-to-side rocking motions. So all we're doing, just opening up the back, the hips, lots of those areas that a lot of times people don't give a lot of attention to. We got 3. Hey, good morning, Coach Will. How are you doing today? Because every time out is a timeout. Every time out, every day that you get up and do something, you're doing something. We don't always have to go crazy. That is not always the formula. It's a good formula to sometimes break yourself down more than you're building yourself up. So days like today are very necessary. Very necessary. Supine, absolutely. That's supine. Let's get these rolls, guys. Let's get the rolls. Remember, when you're rolling back, major, yeah, I needed to. Chin down, guys, so you're not bonking your head on those rolls. So you're not leading with your head into the ground. Keep the chin to the chest. Same thing like when we stretch. You want your chin to the chest, so it just allows you to set yourself up for the best roll possible. So let's get that. All right. As high as you can put those knees. And if your knees are like down here and you can still kind of roll, and it's just a lesser roll, that's fine. Range of motion is going to be dependent on each person. So you do what's going to work for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. There we go. Dave, I don't know about the rest of you, but when I look in the mirror now, I'm like, damn, I'm pretty. There you go. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's awesome. I love to hear that. I'm grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful that this helps. Absolutely. We says results. Yes, fantastic. Indeed. Yes. Let's go. RCG. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. That dose of RCG. Here we go. I'm going to flatten out for these. Oh, one. How are these ones feeling for you guys? Two. Are you feeling any loosening in the lower lumbar area? 3. Hips, maybe. 4. And this side to side gets a touch of the obliques as well. 6. 7. 7. This is definitely something you can constrict your abdominal muscles through as well. 8. 9. 10. And 10. Here we go. Nice, easy transition. Here we go. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. And 10. Good stuff. Just flatten it on out for a moment. Sit on up. There we go. Tater, what's going on? Serving. Right. What kind of lemonade do you make yourself? If I made lemonade, I would make just regular lemonade. Just plain old lemonade. Tater, been caught up with football. Fantastic. Brad, hey, good morning. 60 degrees. I just got back from a walk with a dog. Fantastic. Dave dropped that membership, and Bart's winning. Got it. Scree, thank you for number 4. Scree, we were lost yesterday with the count, and Coach Will mercifully stepped in and helped out with the count on the rows. Here we go. Dave, much love to you as well. Have a fantastic day. Servant, I'm not sure what that means. Was good, Impact. Got a new club today for wrestling. Nice. Nice. Greg, I saw your video of you doing the bands. Thank you for posting and giving Impact a shout out on that. I couldn't leave a comment, but I saw the video. If you guys didn't see it, it was pretty cool. Show Greg sitting on the couch, and he said something like, when Impact is doing a workout or something, next thing you know, it cuts to him and he's doing the rows with us and stuff. So cool stuff. Reverse osmosis water. I make ice cubes with that. Squeeze lime and cane sugar, blend with ice. Limon frappe. Nice. Yes, servant. We know each other as friends. We are friends. I get to enjoy speaking with Major. Absolutely. Nisi Poo, how are you doing? We're doing fantastic. You got here just in time for set number 5. You got here just in time. So come on in. Comments are back on. They get turned off for the first 10 minutes after posting. Huh, that's interesting. All right, Greg, we're getting some rolls in. I'm sure this looks familiar to you. Nisi, this may look familiar as well. Let's get back to the rolls. Chin to chest. And we're just holding those knees And we're just rocking back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Whew. Let's get the push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. Yeah, yeah. Coach Will is definitely doing some accounting for us. Whew, we were lost. Here we go. 1. I can feel that tension in the back, but it feels good to stretch it. Spinal rotation right here, especially in this lower lumbar part. Here we go. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Nice. Bring it back to the middle. Flip it around. Here we go. 1, whew. 1, 2, and 2. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. I feel this in my hip too. It's a good stretch though. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. 9, 9, 10, and 10. Come to the middle, lay them out flat, then set ourselves up. There we go. An easy, beautiful day indeed. Candy Tigress, hey, good morning. She's one of yeah, Screedily D is once and an ever. There we go, as are all of you, but yes. Mm, mm, mm. Be sure to set that alarm to join us every morning, 4:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. I have back pain and only a couple made it feel better. Only a couple what? Only a couple stretches or what's made it feel better, Candy Tigress? We have a fantastic day. And Major, thank you for that. For the 4:30 a.m. guys tomorrow morning, the next Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday mornings, quickies. We got quickies coming up. Oh, what we just did? Okay, we got 5. We got 5 down, guys. How are we feeling with these? How are we feeling? Well, do what you can do And hopefully it's something that you can work your way into where it feels a little bit better. You get a little bit more stretching without the pain, because we don't want to promote pain. We want to promote relief. We want relief. So good stuff. If you can only do a couple of them, by all means, just do a couple. We are going to change up from that one where we're going side to side. It's going to change up, but it's going to be a similar motion. We're going to have a similar motion, but we're going to change it up a little. So we're going to stick with the rolls, though. I like the rolls for the spine. Roll, roll, roll. We'll keep going with the push-ups, and we're just going to put a little bit of a change at the end. So let's get this next one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. Oh, here we go. So now we're going to put the knees up together and bent, and then we're going to go side to side that way. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Ooh, nice. A hawk just went over. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good stuff. Lay it out flat, and we can sit it on up. How was that one? How did that work? 6. How did that one feel? It's a little bit different. All right, Candy Tigress, get some rest. Have a fantastic day or evening. Definitely different. Yeah. Yeah. But again, there's that spinal rotation. You may feel some of it in your hips, but we're not load bearing it, and you can go whatever your pace is. So unless you're feeling something painful, um, then I think we're moving along. I think we're doing okay with it. It's 7:14 a.m. All right. Have you been up all night? Is that what I'm hearing? Keep the roll straight and I'm good. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Great point. Great point. You don't want to be twisting off to the side or anything else. You want to keep that roll nice and straight. I agree. Here we go. We'll get another one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Night owl, got you. I understand. I like the night owl life myself. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Do we still got Greg and Nisi? I wanted to get their feedback on these. Scree, how are you doing with these? It's quiet chat this morning. It is a quiet chat. Here we go. Let's get it. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 5, and 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. I'm slipping and sliding down my mat. Just that motion. Oh, laid out flat. Oh, good stuff. And sit it on up. There we go. Pretty sure I used to do this as a kid. There you go. There you go. That's all that it is. So much exercise comes from what we did as kids. We emulate so much of it with actual exercise. Hopscotch is now replaced with like a speed ladder, which is just about feet balance, coordination, and having a pattern. Playing on the monkey bars. I mean, when you think about getting yourself up, kids have been doing muscle ups for years to get themselves up onto something. Monkey bars, hanging, elongating your spine. Like, there's so much good stuff. The running, the playing. Yep, indeed. We got 7. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Here we go. 2, 3, and 3, and 4, and 4, 5, and 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Straighten it out. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got 8. Nydia, let's go for more. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go. Well, it probably is familiar because this is part of what was in what we called PE. And I'm sure most people know, but a lot of people probably don't or forgot. PE stands for physical education. So it is the education of your body, of being physical, what you can do with it. So we were given that sort of education at an early age. Maybe it wasn't fully explained, and a lot of times we may have taken it for granted because our bodies were so pliable. We were so loose and flexible at that time. Probably still partially cartilage if we went back young enough. So this is that reintroduction for something that's going to serve us in a much different capacity now. What we were doing just because we could and we had no mind. We were just exploring our bodies at the time. Now we understand what that means and how this is going to help us long term. So it's a re-enrollment into physical education, but it definitely feels good. Definitely feels good. Let's get number 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And my goal is trying to get over to my shoulders. I'm trying to get up onto my shoulders. So the progression would certainly be almost like a reverse flip. If you can start thinking, okay, getting to my upper shoulders, keeping that chin tucked. At some point, you may be able to just pop that all the way over. All the way over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, Peaky Blinder, thank you for that. Thank you for dropping the jewels. How are you doing, mate? Appreciate you being here. Peaky, we're just getting some rolls and some motion in the spine and the hips. This would be very much like you're working on the frame of your car, keeping everything aligned, keeping it right. You want all of that, all those checks and balances. Once your frame is out, you got some problems with the car. Imagine if it's your body. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Straighten it out. Let's just flatten it out. Kind of get that reset back to the middle. Very good. Sit it on up. There we go. Peaky, how's the family doing today? I've broken a bit of a minor sweat from this morning. It is 92 degrees. It's not terribly warm, but it feels good. Thank you, Scree. Thank you, Major. Feels good just to get the body moving and loose. Beautiful stuff today. A nice, quiet Thursday morning. Hopefully it's kicking off well for you guys as well. And I don't know about you, but I'm scooching. I keep scooching with the rolls and with the twist. It's scooching me forward little by little. Let's finish up. We'll get this last one. Here we go. And again, I'm trying to get deeper and deeper. So where we may have started right about here, I'm really trying to get much deeper now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Bit of a stretch there. And we'll get the last of these twists. Or the rotations, I should say. 1, 1, 2. Here we go. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Let's lay it flat. I'm going to scoot up just a bit. We'll get a bit of that cadaver and just let those spine muscles in the back rest right now. Get a few deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Let's get some of that box breathing. So we're going to inhale for a 3 to 4 count. We're going to hold that breath for a 3 to 4 count. We're going to exhale slowly for a 3 to 4 count. And then we're going to hold that emptiness for a 3 to 4 count. Let's begin. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Hold. Keep going on your pattern. Nice job. Let's sit it up. Whew. Nice work. Uh-oh, did we get people kicked out? I still only see the 9. There's the 10 from Scree. There it is. Great stuff. Great stuff. We can take a few moments. Get a little bit more breathing. Just relax. A lot of good work on the spine. Busy cadavering. Yes, indeed. The busy cadaver. I like that. I like the sound of that. It was necessary. We'll get a few of the neck rolls as well. My neck does feel pretty relaxed and pretty loose, all things considered. Super busy right now. Yes, yes, I'm a super busy cadaver right now. You see me working. You see me laying here. We'll get some of that tension from those rows out yesterday. This has been wonderful for the spine today. This is a really good one. I may have to retitle this one, I Got Your Back, or something like that. The busy cadaver. There is something to that. There is something to that. I like that. Remember, our breathing is inhaling to the middle and exhaling to the other side. Let's go for just a head turn now. Again, inhale to the center. Exhale. And we'll give it a little bit of a hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hustle, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Hustle Maniac had a great channel. Lots of hard work going on. There we go. Hustle, how's the family doing? How are you doing? Oh, good turn, good stretch in the neck. Hustle, we got a lot of good spinal movement today. Got a lot of good spinal. We got some rolls. We got some rotations. Whoa, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and put one hand on one shoulder, other on the other, and give it that good deep hug with those deep breaths. Really stretch out the back. Much love to you as well, Hustle. It is great to see you. Great to see your name pop up. We're just swapping over, guys. Swapping over. Oh, absolutely. It's great when our what I call our community channels stop in. Still I Rise, about to stretch. Fantastic. I love when these other creators are coming in. Even just other folks are coming in, but guys like Hustle Maniac, Cali Fitness, Nate's Fit, Nate's Live, Nisi. We've got a lot of just athletic people. Coach Will, they come on in. Greg with the wrestling. Oh, Rise, how are you doing today? How's the family? Whew, this is a good one, guys. We didn't need a whole lot. MOP just made it in from work. Fantastic. MOP, some of this is probably going to be stuff that you remember. Probably a lot of wrestling stuff. The rolling, getting the spine loose. Oh, you're more than welcome, Rise. Absolutely. Family staying healthy. I like that. I like to hear that. And that's the mark of good leadership, keeping everybody on a path, on a program for better health and fitness. And just not just health, like as in muscles, but mind, body, soul. Mind, body, and soul. Absolutely. Let's take a little bit of time. We'll just sit. I'm just going to flip this over. I can feel that stretch in the ankles. Get some knee, hip. Oh. Oh. Guys, make sure you thank yourself. The things that you are making happen in your lives for yourself and others. Thank yourself. We thank other people all the time. We thank people for just passing the salt. We should be thanking ourselves for things as well. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, to thank yourself. Beautiful work today, guys. Beautiful stuff. Good. I'm going to come on up from that. Whew. Practicing gratitude and thanking yourself often affirmed as self-appreciation and self-compassion strongly supports good health. Absolutely. I'm going to flatten these out, and we're just going to kind of dip into a cobra. So we can go flat here. It's like a push-up, but instead of pushing the rest of our body, we're going to keep those hips down. Keep the hips into the mat. Chin up. Beautiful. We'll flatten it out. Now, I don't know how you guys are going to feel on this one, but since we're flat here, we can put our foot across over the back, touching our foot to the other side. Nice job. Good stuff, guys. And good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Here we go. Jim, homie Chris, that feels good on your lower back. Absolutely. Let me turn off this alarm. There we go. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Plenty of ways to really address that lower back area. Oh, that felt amazing. That felt amazing. But just like with stretching and ranges of motion and things like that that are also new to the body, it's almost like working the muscles. So we don't want to overdo it as well. We got plenty of the rolls. We got a lot of rotational stuff, so we don't need to do like a full allotment of the ones we just did. That was something to explore, something that we can put up into the reminder category for the next time, and just something that we can keep adding, so we have a much more full range of or full catalog of stretches. Get a full catalog of those stretches. We did a lot of stuff today that, yeah, is really going to help out with the hips, the back, flexibility, and it's low impact because we're flat on the ground and we're not load bearing. So we're kind of keeping ourselves safe where that's concerned. So it's just one of those things. Now, the one thing I will say is I had my leg bent, so because I felt more comfortable that way, but you could easily start off just with your leg flat and just try to touch over. Even if you just need to just touch the top of your foot, if that's just where you start, and then start working your way progressively over to the other side and then further over. It's okay if the hips turn a little bit, but the reason I keep my elbows flat like this and my chest, I want to try to keep myself down on the ground without rolling the rest of me. So here, then I can work my way up almost to something like that. So I'm really reaching across. So it's all progression. It is all progression. Good work, my friends. Very difficult. Was it tightness? Was it what had it? What made it difficult? And again, sometimes it's something new. When it's something new, it's like your body's like, what are you doing to me? Just new. Yeah, you get a new movement. It's like, wait a minute, wait a minute. And because we're so used to doing things that were like this, we're twisting this one, but doing it on our stomach, and then behind us, it's the opposite. So yeah, we're working in a way that we haven't yet. Your leg feels like it weighs 300 pounds. Yeah. Um, so hopefully, again, pain free, guys. That is the thing. We want this to be pain free and just work at your level. Even if we just have to start just by lifting the leg, not even trying to move it over, just lifting the leg. Whatever it is that you're going to find works, we can always make those adjustments for sure. Uh, do we have time to get a little bit of that hand-eye coordination? Let's get some of that hand-eye. Excuse me. Me, my trousers came unfastened. There we go. Indeed, let's get it. Absolutely, Major. Absolutely. What do we got? What do we have here? What do we have here? A good old Gatorade bottle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Little hand eye this morning. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3. And you can get in that rhythm. 4 and 5. Swing that hand back. 6, 7, 8. Track it with the eyes. 9 and 10. Track it with the eyes. Big eyes. Here we go. I want to try a little bit different this time. So we're just swapping here. Ooh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was a little bit different. Scene, how are you doing? So basically what we're doing is we got this hand here. We're going to drop it and catch it. Drop it and catch it. Drop it and catch it. Just like so. Just like so. It's something to work up. But as long as we're here, let's have fun and experiment. Explore your possibilities. Explore those possibilities. Oh, what do we got now? We got the clap. We got the toss and clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the one hand. So same hand and clap. 1, fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm really trying to be mindful to follow this with my eyes, following it into my hands. Follow it into my hands. What you talking about, Coach? We got the clap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah, for those who remember the old term. Yeah. There we go. We got bum 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 bum. Are we already to behind the back? Are we going over the head? Over the back? Here we go. Funny when we pop in without the context. Yes. 1, 2. Oh, fingertips. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Track with the eyes. 9 and 10. Track with the eyes. You see my left hand? I'm just throwing it everywhere. Throwing it into the neighbor's yard. Ugh. So there's my work. That's my work cut out for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tracking it with my eyes definitely helped, but that's a tough one. So we got the over the shoulder, but with the opposite hand now. 1, and I'm just going to go back and forth. 2. My left hand is terrible today. Here we go. That doesn't even count. There we go. 2, 2, 3. Oh, it's a focus issue today, right? It's a focus issue. Here we go. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Oh, 7. Come on. 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. 10. Wasn't pretty, but we got it. Was not pretty, but we made it. Do this with a tennis ball. Yeah, this makes it a little bit more challenging because it's half liquid, so it kind of, when it's in the air, it does a little sort of weird thing, and it's elongated, but tennis ball works just as well. Absolutely. Guys, you can do it with a shoe. You can do it with, your TV remote. You do it with your phone. Like, it's just a matter of tracking and locating something to catch it. My bottle has left the country. Yeah, mine, you saw it. I put it into the aloe vera. Like, it's all over the place. We got our drops as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, like the concept fluid, it does. It just gives it a little bit. So especially on the toss over the shoulders, it 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 doesn't come the same way that something that is balanced in weight would. So the toss definitely changes it. So even just something, if we just said we're just going to go from the drinking end to the other side, you can see how weird it gets in the air. If I try to go a full one, that helps a little bit. But if you do like half ones, yes, the change of the fluid definitely makes it differently. And you can fill it with sand too. I'm back, can do this forearms. You're doing forearms? Okay, yeah, coach, trying the little things. And then even on our drop, Boogie, good morning, good morning. On our drop, we can try it with eyes closed because we know we have a general sense of where it's going to be. So if we go eyes closed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if we want to definitely go the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Plenty of things to have fun with when it comes to that. Plenty of things to kind of change up our perception on these. Look, how are you doing this morning? How are you doing? Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely is. I don't. I guess I was gonna try it. Yes, the memory. Coach Will, I use a hacky sack to do similar work for the lower body coordination, similar to what you're saying, and adding the sand in the bottle. Details, yes. Yeah, a few things do come into play. So again, during football, because somebody had asked us about doing like over the back, no eyes and stuff, and that's just you'd really have to be throwing it perfectly, and some of that's just going to be luck or highly skilled. Yeah, you can hear the bottle. But what you can do is one eye. So I could do something like a patch. I could do one eye and then try that. I don't know if I can get the full patch, but you guys get the general idea. And then you can start doing your tosses because your depth perception is different. A lot of us don't have perfect vision in both eyes, so that depth perception changes when you are looking out of just one eye. So just doing something like that changes your perception, just like so. So a lot of fun drills to do, and just challenge yourself. If you drop it, you drop it. You know, we're not worried about it. If you drop it, you drop it. Try it with different things as well. So I've had that bottle this entire time. I got a shoe. I wear bifocals would be a challenge for sure. Yeah, you're gonna tap into like some Jedi stuff. So here we go. So just something like the shoe, it it grabs different because it's a whole different item. It's not as smooth. It's cumbersome. It's not shaped evenly all the way around. So just working on grabbing different areas. This is another good one. Just drop and just catch here. So it allows you that you have that ability to maybe let it fall a little bit further. But what am I working on? Fingertips. Just fingertips. Here we go. And fingertips. Fingertips. Plenty of things, guys. You can do that with a towel. It doesn't have to be even a heavy item. It doesn't have to be a towel, something heavy. It can be anything that you want. And experiment with different shapes, different sizes. Something longer, something shorter, something heavier. Just don't damage your foot doing it. With so many things that you can just continue to do that with. Small dog, there you go. Just a towel. Boom. You can do that. Look, this is just working on hand speed. Boom, 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 boom. And so you want to bring this hand back. So there's that reflex too. We're just talking about fast twitch. Boom. Yeah, don't use a brick. Oh, I dropped my towel. There we go. But we know what we know. So many different things. What do I have? What else do I have? Little fountain pen. Little fountain pen. So again, same thing. They're going to look at you crazy in the office, but it's not a huge thing to be able to grab. So even if we just want to try something like this, oh, there we go. And what did we do in school all the time? We were just sitting and the teacher would tell us, stop flipping your pencils. So same thing, hand-eye coordination. We've been doing this with my blanket so I can get it fluffy. There we go. That's a twofold. So now you're getting fast twitch, eye coordination, and a floofy blanket. Absolutely. And the higher we toss it, the more rotations it gets. And so we're tracking with our eyes. All sorts of winds. All sorts of winds. Absolutely. So when you guys are making your pizzas at home, I don't want you just spreading the dough like on the counter. I want you flipping it. I want you flipping it. All right. Boogie's been working on some drawings, some really good stuff, and did some butterflies. Nice work. But guys, that's what we're talking about. All sorts of possibilities. So you want to make sure that you're exploring them. I'm going to get up out of here. Catching the quarter on the elbow. I wonder, can we just do that? Yes, Major, that is a great one. Can we do that with a pen? Oh, yes. Can I do that with the other side? I got to get it balanced. Nah, my knee. I cheated. I cheated. There we go. Yes, indeed. So, guys, that's another great one. Go get yourself a set of jacks. Let the ball bounce, and you can sit at the table. You don't have to like scrape your knees on the playground anymore. You just do it at your table. Bounce, grab, bounce, grab, bounce, grab. That's what that was. That's what that was. Hand-eye coordination. We've been doing it. We've been doing it for a long time, but we just didn't call it that. We called it jacks. We called it quarter off the off the elbow. We called it flipping the pencil or whatever it was. Hand-eye coordination. It helps. Definitely helps. And you can make it a game. Unlocking your spidey sense. Yes, you absolutely. And I'll keep telling you guys that story. For some reason I was doing some dishes in one of my upper cabinets. This one of the water bottles fell, and I caught it. I mean, with no hesitation, and that thing didn't go anywhere. It was one of those moments where you catch it, and then that Marvel music kicks in, bum 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 bum, and then you realize at that moment, I have a spider power. I have a superpower. That's exactly what happened. Starshine, you do stuff like that often. Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. Starshine, welcome to Impact Athletics Association. I don't believe I've seen your name in the chat before, but we are on day 514, unbroken days. We go live every day, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. So we'd love to have you if you haven't subscribed. I am formerly Awesome Dancer. Nice. So you know all about balance. You know about the coordination, the spatial awareness, all of the things that are important. Love that. Shine was here at 462. Fantastic. Well, welcome back. Chris, I had to look at your hands to make sure you didn't have any superpowers, right? No Stickum, no Lester Hayes, if you guys know the old school. Absolutely. Good to see you again, Starshine. How have you been? Guys, dancing is a big one. Scree says, I bet you're still an awesome dancer. Ray, what's going on, guys? I saw Ray. If you haven't seen Ray's latest short, that man, I don't even know how he got up there. He was on bars that were like running up from the ground, and they were wide, and he and then was up like 10 feet off the ground doing pull-ups at the park. Whoo! Major saw it. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Spider Ray, I'm telling you, that was incredible. That was incredible. Nourishing and healing. Yeah, good endorphins, and you're moving, you're balancing. It's great for the body. But then the music, you're probably dancing to music you enjoy. So I love it. Absolutely. Page out of your book, great sir. I appreciate that. And Star, while you're here, do you want to do some balancing with us? Normally, we just stand on one foot. We're just going to stand on one foot for a minute each. I don't think I have my. Let me grab it. I do have it. I got my timer. But we've been talking about the importance of balance. So we're talking fall prevention later in life. I'll balance for a minute. Let me get up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on the good foot. Ow! Get on up. Indeed. Boogie, you saw Ray? You saw Ray pulling up. That was incredible. Just getting up there was the effort. Just getting up to the top was insane. Here we go. We're gonna get on one foot. Yes, I enjoy this, Ray. We got the hand-eye coordination, guys, already, but let's get that one foot. Let's get on one foot. Ow. And again, think of the same way you put into a savings account. You have a 401k. You have a pension, Social Security. Those are things that are built for you in later years when you're not at like in your prime. This is that same thing. This is putting into the bank of you to save for later, so you don't have to worry about like falls and stuff like that. We're working on that balance now. So when it is kind of like compromised later through age and muscle deterioration, then we're good to go. Hit that like button, people. QRS, thank you so much. But yeah, if I went to bed not at 12:30, I may join early sometime. Anytime you can, we would love to have you. I don't know why I went to sleep with the time, and my sleep was buns. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's swap it over. Standing on one leg is a powerful marker for healthy aging. Yes, it is. Ray, I have an easy day. I got some studying to do. I'm going to get back to reading the book that I was reading, and I'm going to I may try to organize some of my writing as well. Need to get back to that. So I've got some good stuff, some good cerebral stuff. Sick Dog, how are you doing? Love the message you're sending on your channel. Really appreciate your health post. What book am I reading? The book is called How to Escape from Prison. How to Escape from Prison. And we're talking about prison. We're talking about prison of the mind. I've also been doing the audio books, which is why I got away from the reading book. If you guys, and Ray already knows, I believe Major does too, the Four Agreements. The Four Agreements is a great audio book. And there's a series. There's a fifth agreement. There's Mastery of Self, the Mastery of Love. Here we go, guys. Let's get to that squat as well. Let's get to our deep squat. So just a lot of books that allow for some thought, for some reflective, because I've been saying this for a long time. Reflect before you project. All of our answers are inside. Four agreements are my wedding vows. Nice. Yes, there's a fifth agreement. Yes, Don Miguel Ruiz, I believe, is the author. And yes, absolutely. I have laundry to do, keychains to put on the backpack, and drawings to fix but not redo. Nice. Troll City, why is he standing on one foot? Please explain. It's for balance. We're working on balance, and it's something that's going to help us with stabilizing muscles, building the ankle strength as well. So come on in, Troll City. Ray, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I, you know, I've been around some amazing people, and I include you guys all into that. Reflect before you project. Yep. Got to keep that one in my frontal lobe. Hope you all have the best day ever. Great to stop by, Star. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz is a self help book based on the ancient Toltec wisdom that offers the four principles for personal freedom. Absolutely. The Toltecs, yes. Yep. It's a good book. Good book. Thank you, Ray. There we go. Coach Will knows. Be impeccable with your speech. Drop those in. Drop those four agreements. I recognize. Yes. Drop those in, Coach Will. Impeccable with your word, guys. Be intentional. Say it, mean it, know what it means when you say it. Don't take anything personally. And that is don't compliments or detractor. Don't take either one. Don't take either one personally. Is the point with that? It's not just the negative. It's just they're just saying what they think. So don't take it personally. It's just you're recognizing their opinion. Don't make assumptions. Absolutely, have clarity when you're talking about communication. So, and I always tell my kids, I tell in relationships, don't assume anything. You have the source right in front of you. Why are you not asking the source? Ask me. If you have a question, ask me. But don't assume it, because now we have a different conversation. Assumptions kill, yes, and we all know the old breakdown. Assume makes an ass of you and me. We don't want that. Always do your best. Yep, always do your best, guys. Even if, again, it's like with the RCG. If you don't get the desired outcome, that's okay. The fact is, you tried your best. You tried your best, and you still get to learn and grow from the experience. Yes, indeed. Boogie says, "Who bad words?" Yes, indeed. Well, sometimes we got to call them like we call them, but they are what they are, guys. And it's one of those things. Never ever give up. No, guys, no. Eat, keep going and keep reaching out. Keep putting yourself in better company, and the better company is going to be you. Give yourself the benefit of being in your best company ever, and you are always going to be around you. You're the only person around you 24 hours a day. You should know you better than anybody, better than your spouse, better than your bestie, any of that. You should know you better than anybody. Never give up. Yep. Different story, one and the same. Yeah, it is. It is. But this is where we're at. So those four agreements, guys. Absolutely. No, I love my own company. I'm a whole franchise, Ray. I'm a whole franchise. You see me popping up everywhere like McDonald's or something. I love hanging out with myself. And it's not that I don't enjoy other people and I'm not self-absorbed. I just know what I enjoy. So I do enjoy my own company. Absolutely. They're always shocked when people can do things by themselves. Absolutely. Yes. Every day. Yes, exactly, guys. This is why you tell yourself that you're ready, capable, grateful. That's for you. That's not to convince anybody else. That's why you say it in the recesses of yourself. That's why that belt, you acknowledge it has your name on it. It's about you. Boogie, you guys have companies and businesses. My company is me, and I mind my own business. I'm not out in the streets. I'm not in anybody else's. I mind my own business. That's the business we're all in. We all got a business, our own. The occasional chipmunk, yes, indeed, Coach Will. Major, well, yes, be your own party, guys. Indeed. How much do you get done when there's no distractions? And I say that respectfully, but our loved ones can be distractions. And if you're trying to work on something, this is why with Boog, when she's home, I leave her alone. She's up there drawing, doing her, and comes down. And when she's ready to share, she'll show. That's the grand opening to her business. But while she's up there minding her business, yes, that kind of company, yes, be in the company of yourself, your own company. Symbol Wagwan, what's going on? Breaking our fast. Nice, nice. Nope, don't break the flow state. Absolutely. And for creative minds, when you understand what it's like to have it broken, you don't want to break somebody else's. Think of it this way: we all sleep. We all sleep. And have you ever had somebody wake you up for almost no reason at all? They broke your sleep chain for no reason at all to ask you a question that could have waited till you woke up or something. And you know that you wouldn't want that, so you don't do that to somebody else. You let them sleep. So allow people to stay in that flow state for sure. Jack, how are you doing this morning? Exactly. Scree, you know that one. Hey, you sleep? What? Yeah. What's going on? Did you want some water? What do I what you know, you know, it's anything like that. It's anything like that. Takes 15 to 20 minutes to get back into the flow. And that's if you just can get right back into it. If not, if you've been distracted enough or you're frustrated, because I've done that, I've frustrated myself for an extra 20 minutes, then had to get into the 20 minutes just to get back into it. And by then, the idea is gone. Ricardo, how are you doing today? So, guys, flow state, absolutely. And it's spatial awareness is not just what's around me. Spatial awareness is how are people operating around me. If they're just having a quiet time, my kids are just like me. My kids are just like me, and it drives their mother nuts because we all will just sit and people, hey, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Now something's wrong because you just broke my flow state. I was meditating over here, but it happens, and that's how my kids are too. And yeah, their mother's not quite like that, so um, she always wants to know what's going on. I'm like, and I used to tell her all the time, nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong. But you gotta believe me when I say that because I'm enjoying my own company. I'm minding my own business. Guys, you got an LLC on you. There's an LLC. Not only do you have a title belt with your name on it, but there's an LLC that says Major. There's one that says Ray. There's one that says Scree, says Boogie. It's your business. It's your business. Your business. Now, hey, let's just talk about it. Nothing's wrong though. Absolutely. Yep, in Japanese, it's kukiyomo. I hope I said that. But guys, you have an LLC on you. That's your business. Now, I'm not saying you close everybody out from enjoying yourself. No, but you get to tell people when, and where. It's just like I live in a house, but this is my home. I have a deed on this, and every day we're doing home improvement. Every day we get up, do something for mind, body, and soul. There is home improvement. Home, not house, not house. Home, home, your temple, home, all that stuff. So again, you got a home, you got a business, all that stuff. Kid flashbacks, yes. I like that, Ray. I got to remember that. The Kukiomo. Hi, hi, indeed. If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. There you go. There you go. And yeah, Coach will appreciate you even if you do. Leadership value right here at Impact, folks. Guys, it's everybody in the chat. This is just like a group meeting, a board meeting of sorts, and we are just pitching ideas in and throwing them in. We've read some of the same books, had some of the same ideas, but this is where it's important to be able to really acknowledge like you have your own space and you're entitled to it, and especially for my kids. Being if they're not when especially when we have minors we really got to be wary. Yes, we gave life to them, but they're still their own human. They're still their own person. They still should have some levels of their own autonomy. I'm not going to let my kids eat and drink garbage all the time. That's not what we're talking about. But the ability to go up and sit in your room without me hovering over you, that should be a thing. That should be a thing. That way they get used to understanding what it's like to be by themselves and enjoy being by themselves as well. But things like that. Oh, hey, and you can check in. Hey, what's going on? But most of the time, I won't break that for people because I know what it's like to have it broken for me. Don't like that. I don't want that. Can't call it Ray the Shiva. Hi, Coach Will. Oh, you better call it MOP. If you don't call your life, somebody's going to call it for you. You don't. Yeah, you know what I'm going to say, MOP. If you don't call it, if you tell me you can't call it, I'm going to call it for you. I'm going to call for you. So since you can't call it, I'm going to tell you 1,000 burpees right now. 1,000 burpees. Not me doing them, you doing them because you can't call it. I can call it, but you, yes. There you go, MOP. I knew it. Them 1,000 burpees, though. Indeed. I won those 1,000 burpees, MOP, cash money because you can't call it, so I'm going to call it for you. I'm going to call it for you. Do you guys see how that works? Don't let somebody else edit your book. You're right. You're the author. You're the author. Don't let somebody else co-sign your book. Choose your struggle, or your struggle will be chosen for you. Exactly. What's your lane? Yes, indeed. I get on MOP all the time for that one. I know what he's saying, though. I know what he's saying. It has been a great chat, Coach Will. I appreciate you being here, and as always on any chat, it's always an amazing time. Command your life, absolutely, Ray, because somebody else will do it for you. I can't be bothered writing my book. Someone else do it for me, please. Jam Jar, you're going to see where that gets you, my friend. You're going to see where that gets you. If you can't be bothered to live your own life, then somebody's going to live it for you. So I don't know what to tell you, my friend. What time is it? Shelly, are you single impact coach? You shouldn't be. Ladies, line up. Shelly, I appreciate that. Thank you, Shelly. I am single. Yes. Yes, I am a single individual. Exactly. Yes, Ray, Jamar, no. No, no, no. Shelly, how are you doing? Welcome to Impact Athletics Association. Welcome to Impact. Day, well, what day are we on? 512, 514 in a row. Oh, did we lose Will? Did we lose Will? Got to pass the security test. Yes, indeed. It's respectful. It's respectful. I'm not mad at it. I appreciate that. We've seen much worse. Shelly's just asking questions, and I don't mind answering. I don't mind answering. It might actually get me a date one day. Here we go. Indeed. Did Will take off? Will, you have a great day. Scree says you got to get to the back of the line, Shelly. You guys are wild. Major's like, easy, easy. Stay calm, everybody. Yes, indeed. Oh, you guys are amazing. Oh, I got this fly. This fly is loving my tasty right now. Shelly, how are you doing today? How are you doing? Mm-mm-mm. I like the name Shelly, though. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm very far away, so you are safe. Good to be here. Fantastic. Can you share what part of the world you're coming? Doesn't have to be specific. Jim, homie, Chris is back in the house. Chris, we've just been talking. We've been doing some hand-eye coordination. We've been doing a balancing, a little bit of stretching. We've had a really good stuff. Really good stuff. Loving my tasty just sounds so weird. Everything sounds weird to a preteen. Everything. I could say, hey, I'm going to bounce your allowance up to $500 a month. You'd be like, oh, why'd you say it like that? So everything is cringy to the preteen. Sydney, Australia, Shelly, fantastic. We got another friend down there, Jules. Jules something is down there as well. But Sydney is on my list. Sydney is on my list of travel. 21, I believe it's 21 hours on a flight. We've already talked and mapped it out. Sydney, Australia. That's why I said preteen, pre, meaning before. Just doing some stretches and drinking the coffee. I love it. I love it. And Jim, homie, don't mind me when I see a name pop up, and then I go right back into welcome mode. I go right back into that host mode. I'd be terrible at like a restaurant because I would walk you to your table, you'd get up, use the restroom, and then I would say, "Hey, welcome. Let me get you a seat," and you'd be like, "I'm already seated." I heard a book. Don't spend that 500 in one place. Yeah. Ray got a session in 5 minutes. Okay. Ray, have a fantastic day, guys. If you haven't seen Ray do an amazing, I'm still in awe. Go check out Ray's channel. See those pull-ups he was doing. Oh, Shelly, yes, I'm on the way, and I've been trying to work on my Aussie accent, but it's not good. It's not a good Aussie accent. So they told me to not really enunciate so much, yeah, and just use and not move my face as much. I think Americans like we are very like demonstrative, so I'm working on that. I'm working on my life and my accent. Working on my life. It's terrible though. It's terrible. What does Jules was sending me would do like a small voice thing and send it to my Instagram, but Jules hasn't really been doing that. So she was, and I don't know if it's disparaging to say Sheila, but she was my Sheila Rosetta Stone. But she's kind of gotten away from that. So I'll watch like Australian TV shows or something, and I try to imitate the accent. So that's my dialect coach right now. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm working on it. That's about the most of that. I'm picking up little things like noise and life. So I'm still working on it, mate. So indeed, Sheila, yes, indeed. That's what I got. Book says, "Screw, I can split $2 into 8 things. I won't spend it all." There you go. You can be hugged and kissed in public, kiddo. Look out! Absolutely, absolutely. And she can't break the grip quite yet. So yes, Sheila, that's what I got. Or Shelly, I said Sheila again. When I get that down, or I'm just gonna have to just show up and just go with the accent that I got, which is this one. But yes, Sydney is on one of them. But Impact wants to travel. We want to start moving about not only the country in the U.S. but about the world as well. MOP, what's going on? MOP dropped a membership to the Truck Driving Gamer. Fantastic. What brings me to Sydney? Just the want to travel, to spread the word of Impact, just to be able to go and exercise in different areas of the world, meet with some of the worldwide community, because you're part of it. You're part of it. We've got people in Australia, New Zealand, England, Canada, Germany, Sweden, Copenhagen, Spain. So that's the goal, is to like move about and do a lot around. Is that true, Shelley? In Australia, do the toilets go backwards? That's been a long-standing thing, that the toilets flush backwards in the U.S., but it's not backwards to them. Okay, I I guess I've never looked in a toilet that long to figure out which way the water's going. I have a friend who's a subscriber from Egypt. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Yes, don't forget the pelicans. I think that was something that Jules did herself. I thought Jules made that one up. At the equator, toilets flush straight down. Interesting. I can confirm that I have no idea which way the water goes. Who who's ever looked that long? I don't think I've ever looked that long. Even I couldn't tell you which way the water goes here in the States, and I've been flushing my entire life. I couldn't tell you. But Shelly, I do have a question. So is there a is the term pelicans? What is that something? Because our friend from Sydney called somebody a pelican, but I'm not sure if that was something that she just made up, or if that's a term in Australia for like someone who's somewhat dim-witted, like a pelican. The problem is the issue. That's the problem. Yeah, who looks long enough? Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I'm not looking. I know what's back there. I know what's back there. I know what I left behind. I'm leaving it there. I don't know if I need to, woo, yay, yay, it went down. I don't know if I need to do that. And if I went to Australia, oi, oi, Aussie, Aussie, oi. I don't know if I need that. It's an Aussie thing. Okay. Okay, so it is. It wasn't just Jules. I thought that she had said that she did it. So a pelican. That's so. Are pelicans like dumb? I don't. How did it get to pelicans? I like that. Like Elaine with those tires. Exactly. Exactly. An idiot too. I look at this pelican. He's a real pelican. Yeah. Shelly, give me your tip so I can get a better Aussie accent. Even just a Aussie accent. I've got little bits, little words, but I haven't put it together yet. I couldn't string together a sentence um, like I could with something like Jamaican. I'm still working on the Jamaican as well, but sometimes it sounds a wee bit better. And then it goes to Scottish. I'm not sure why it goes to Scottish, but I'm just all over the place. I'm a wee bit of a mess. Look at the state of your man. Look at ya. It confuses people. The pelican, absolutely. Boogie, you've mastered your Aussie accent. There you go. My daughter's boyfriend is lost. There's a lot of pelicans. Yes, indeed. The pelican visited upon many a daughter. I think he came from pop culture. Oh, Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, Paul Hogan. Yep. There's a famous line in there using pelican. People on the equator have to go to. Yes, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, Crocodile Dundee was huge here, but the term that we got was "that's not a knife, that's a knife." That's what we got from Crocodile Dundee. Um, and then that was our first. That was kind of the first love affair that people had, maybe outside of like Men at Work. And then I think Australia like really took off in the United States when the boating race, when the Australians beat the Americans in that boating race. And then it was like, oh, we're all going to pay attention to Australia now. Yahoo Serious, I believe, was a comic. So, yes, indeed. I just looked it up. Get on the right side of the road, you pelican. I like that. Just what are the pelicans are just out here catching stray shots. They're like, what did we do? Just a pelican. I'm not even driving. Yes, Men at Work. Yes, Vegemite sandwich. Young Einstein. Scree. Yes, was that now? Was Young Einstein? That was Yahoo Serious, right? Was that who that was? Was that his movie? But the equator is an invisible line through the center of the Earth. Where's the room for toilets? They just build them anywhere. They just put them where they need to. There's invisible lines everywhere. So we're basically sitting on a grid of invisible toilets. All sorts of parameters, all sorts of mappings. Yes, indeed. I don't think I ever saw that. All right, MOP, get some rest, my friend. We appreciate you being here as always. As always. Shelly, you didn't tell us. Are you doing any exercises? Are you playing any sport? Are you doing any netball, any rugby, any Aussie rules football? What do you got going on down there? What's going on in Sydney? I don't. Yeah, I may have to look up Young Einstein. I remember the movie, but I don't think I saw it. The equator is around the circumference of the Earth. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So toilets all around the world. All around the world, toilets flushing for me. Here we go. These flies, they are loving the tasty. I'm telling you. They're like trying to hold my hands. They're trying to feel my legs. I play over 35 soccer. Yes. Nice. Nice. What position? I have not I've never played soccer myself. So you have to explain what position. I love that. I love that you're out there running around. Major, yes. He split the beer at him. The it's coming back. It's coming back. Uh Screw you. I love that you're amused by that. Yes, indeed, guys. Stay active. run around. So I'm guessing, Shelly, you had like a history. Maybe you played it when you were younger. I don't know if you played it at university or just as a youngster. Defensive midfielder. Okay. Okay. Are you out there just slide tackling everybody? I wonder what would happen if everyone on Earth flushed their toilets at the same time. That's quite the question. That is quite the philosophical question. It is. Well, yeah. What would happen? What would happen if everybody, both sides of the equator, I believe like there would just be a vortex. I believe that's what would happen. Earth would start spinning the other direction. Yes. Yes, indeed. Do do do. Indeed. Guys, please remember we are also on. Yeah, we would be cooked. The water would just deplete as we know it. Now, here's the other question. What happens if when everybody flushed, if every toilet clogged at the same time? There you go. I used to know more sliding when I was younger, not as over 35, but still trying to stay fit. I love that. I love that. That is awesome. So you've got stamina, you've got speed, you've got. Uh, we work on a lot of hand-eye coordination, but you've got that foot, that full body brain connection. I always think that soccer is probably one of the best sports that people can play as far as overall conditioning and dexterity, balance, all of that. Major, yes. Something wise, no one is a leader and everyone is a follower because the people that say be a leader, not a follower, are following someone else's lead. It's like a tongue twister. Yes, what would happen? Do we have enough plungers? Do we have enough plungers? Or is there a shortage of plungers in the world because there's more toilets? And what happens? What happens? Did I ruin it? Did I ruin it? Who was about to have breakfast and I just said that? Who was about to eat lunch? Shelly, are you having a midnight snack? Because I know it's later there. I definitely have better foot-eye coordination than hand-eye. Bit clumsier with the hand-eye. Ooh, Shelly. Ooh, Shelly. Then you're in the right place. You have every day 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. Part of what we've been working on is that hand-eye coordination. Hand-eye. Boom, boom, boom. See? See? So we work on it. Boom, 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 boom. And before you know it, you will have Peter Parker like reflections, reactions. Almost midnight. Okay. Yes, I'm tracking. I'm tracking because I know what that flight is going to be like. My brother has his girlfriend is from Australia and they go travel there every couple years maybe. So I kind of have an idea of the time. But Jules has helped us as well. We have Aussie Jace, we have Shane down in Queensland. So we've got some good following. So we'd love to have you on a regular basis. I'll just eat this chocolate protein bar later. Yes, or the what was the one in Caddyshack? What was that? A Baby Ruth. Yes, eat that Baby Ruth later. Donut, nana, donut, nana. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Shelly, we'd love to have you. I know that probably puts you late at night, but you can always catch us on replays as well. But it's nice when we get people in the actual chats. And then today we might be going at 5:30 p.m. So that might be early morning for you or midday. So yeah, anytime you can make it, hop on in. Snicker, Baby Ruth. Yes. Yes. What if everyone that's from Australia met up with us? That would be great. That would be great. We could all handshake, hug it out, talk, have a better understanding of what it's like so we don't have to just rely on bits and pieces. We get to know the people rather than just have assumptions about each other's cultures. Everyone that's from Australia that gets into the chat, yes, that would be a great time. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Yeah, Shelly. If you don't have us locked in, go to the channel. Of course, subscribe if you haven't yet. But then go to the notifications and select all, and that's a great way to see us as well. We also sometimes stream on Rumble. Guys, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook. There's a link. There's links in the description. There's our email as well to make sure you contact as well if you got questions, things like that. So plenty of ways to be in touch, not just through the live stream, but you can also leave questions in or make comments on any of the videos throughout the day. I do respond to those. So I like being in touch with you guys. Absolutely. So guys, I'll work on hugging strangers. New smells make my ears twitch. Well, let's ease off on hugging strangers. Let's say we have an idea of who they are before we start hugging just randos. Okay, let's not do that. But guys, I think we got what we came for. So let's get on out of here. Absolutely, guys. I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same, but if you work hard, you can have that balance, that longevity, that peace, that prosperity, that inner light that's going to help you shine and navigate the dark times and help other people navigate theirs as well. So, like we like to say, HWPO, that means hard work pays off, and this is the it's not just me. It's not he. It's not she. It is we, because you put that you in unity, and we all put that unity in the worldwide community. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. So, guys, please give it up for the mods, the members, the subscribers, the new viewers. I don't think we really had any trolls today, but it's still the reason I like to call this the best job in the world. And it is not lost on us that your time is your most valuable asset. So, guys, much love to you. Much love to your families, because they too are part of the Impact Athletics Association worldwide community and family. And before guys, get your horns out. But I'm going to go George Michael's Careless Whisper. I'm going to let the hair down. That slow motion hair. Guys, let's go. I don't have a song to end the Impact show. I don't have a song, and this is how it goes. We had a good time, but then when don't we? But then again, we had Shelly from down under, and we were talking pelicans. So I don't have a song to end the Impact show. I don't have a song, and this is how it goes. Arthur, thank you so much. Guys, get those horns out. Let me get mine out of my case. Squeeze them together. Get my mouthpiece. And here we go. Oh yeah. Bow. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. We love you. Have a fantastic one. And don't be a pelican. Don't.